Are you a student looking for a new laptop for school? Well, you're in the right video since we'll talk about the Acer Aspire 3, one of the best laptops you can get for under $500. First off, this laptop has got style. The Acer Aspire 3 flaunts a modern design that feels premium to the touch. Honestly, it's like that outfit you found at a thrift store that looks designer. No one will guess the price. Now, once you open up the lid, you'll be greeted with a great keyboard. Typing marathon? Bring it on. This has a low-travel keyboard that's surprisingly comfortable and tactile. And of course, there is some flexing, but you'd have to exert a ton of force to it. And the trackpad? Smooth as butter, despite its plastic pedigree. Now let's talk heft. At 3.9 pounds, this 15-inch laptop won't break your back or your bank. You can easily swap out one of your chunky textbooks and not feel the difference in your backpack. Now, how about the ports in this laptop? You've got USB-A, HDMI, and USB-C with display output and power delivery on one side, and another USB-A and a headphone jack on the other. So yeah, there's no need for a dongle disaster. Under the hood, we've got a Ryzen 3 7320U paired with Radeon 6 10M integrated graphics. It's not going to be your ticket to the pro gaming leagues, but it'll handle your research on Stardew Valley or Valorant just fine. And of course, you can do some light video and photo editing in this laptop for your projects. Now, how about the rest of the internals? It has 8 gigs of DDR5 RAM. Sure, it's not a huge amount, but DDR5 speeds? It's simply awesome. Just keep in mind the RAM is soldered, so there's not much of a chance to upgrade later on. Storage-wise, this laptop only has a 256 gig SSD, which is enough for schoolwork and maybe some light games and programs, but unlike the RAM, you can still easily upgrade the SSD later on. Now, about that screen. Budget laptops usually come with displays as dull as a rainy day, but not this one. The Aspire 3 packs a 15.6-inch 1920 by 1080 display with 250 nits of maximum brightness and a 65% sRGB color coverage. And that's actually quite decent since some laptops that are double the price come with duller displays. However, this laptop's battery life is the real MVP since it lasts 10 to 12 hours on average. It'll last you through the most grueling of study sessions and then some. So, if you're all about that study and chill life, the Acer Aspire 3 might just be your perfect match. As for gaming, you wouldn't expect it, but it can run Valorant 1080p low settings at 56 FPS. It's not great, but it's not a slouch either. Fortnite at 1080p low settings can run at 39 FPS. You can definitely lower the resolution down to 720p to get better frames, but yeah, you can still play lightly with your schoolmates using this laptop. But if you're ever curious, this can also run GTA 5 1080p, normal settings at 34 FPS.
Let's do this thing.
It doesn't sound like much, but remember that GTA 5 on PS4 also runs at 30 FPS. Now, if you want some extra gaming, I'll recommend you the Lenovo IdeaPad 3, which has a Ryzen 5 5500U and Radeon Vega 7 integrated graphics. Despite having an older CPU, it does have a better iGPU, and it can do Valorant at 125 FPS and GTA 5 at 45 FPS. Comment below if you want a full review of that laptop. But there you have it, the Acer Aspire 3, proof that budget-friendly can also mean quality and worth the price. If you want to get the Acer Aspire 3 or the Lenovo IdeaPad 3, just scan these QR codes or check the links in the description below. Now, before you go, please subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me since these videos take a lot of work to do. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.